Hello, my name is Eddie Trujillo.
Yellow.
Okay. My worst, I'm from Harvard University. I came from Pueblo, Colorado, graduated from South High School, and I got a 4-year contract into Harvard University in Boston. It's phenomenal. It's awesome. It's a dream come true. It's truly a blessing, you know. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, let me tell you about my story. Okay, I'm there. I'm walking into Harvard, and I see this one girl. She's huge. She's a huge girl. Okay, she's like 7 of me. Okay, so I walked in there, and then I seen the principal. His name is Burger Big Bickman. And my teachers, I have 4 teachers. 4 teachers. And, okay, let me just get down and ready with the story. Okay, I walked in there. I wasn't thinking to myself, like, I'll miss my family. I called them. No service. We all have the iPhone. It's just, but there's no service in the Harvard, you know. It's just like, it's very old. It's like, how old did you say it was?
100 and something years old.
100 some years old. It's very old, so it's like hard to get service in that building. So after that,
Who was that, dude?
that's my roommate Jefferson.
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 Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Okay.
Is that the one that stinks?
But yeah, okay. I walked in there. The teacher gave me my passcode for my locker. So
For your dorm?
For my dorm and for my locker. So I was walking in. I had it written down on my notes. Sorry. You're very distracted. Okay. I had it written down on my notes. I lost the notepad. So I had to walk to the principal's office, okay? I had to walk to the principal's office, and the principal locked the door. He locks it after 10 in the morning. You're only allowed to go in there from 5 to 9 in the morning, so you have to wake up mighty early. I didn't know that day, so I had to go in there, knock on the door. I left him a note. This is Edward Trujillo, Floyd Jr. Left him a note, said I forgot my pass word for my locker and for my dorm. So I was pretty much stranded. Okay, I was stranded that whole night. Okay, so the day went on. I went to my classes, and then everybody went in their dorm, and it was around 6 or 7. And I was sitting in there. I was looking at the moon, and I really realized it started to get a little cold, you know? And I didn't have my jacket, nothing. So I was kind of worried. I was like, do I have to spend the night out here? And I was just looking at the moon, and then my phone started going dead, and I almost cried. So, and then all of a sudden, the big girl walks out. She was looking for me. So she walks out, boom, 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 boom. Her shoes are crushed. She has Skechers, they're crushed. She has on pants that look like shorts. She has on a yellow polka dot shirt with her belly button showing. And her hair looks like she hasn't washed it in weeks. Her breath smells like 8 cans of poop. She has braces, glasses, all cruddy, buck tooth, freckles. You know, she's just the whole deal. You know, she's everything that you wouldn't expect in a woman. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. But so yeah, she came up to me. She's like, "Your name's Eddie, right?" I was like, "Who wants to know?" She was like, "Don't with me." She said, "Don't F with me." Okay? So then I kind of got jittery, you know? I kind of got freaked out. I was like, yeah, my name's Eddie. And then she was like, okay, well, you know what? I understand you're locked out. I seen your note from the principal's office. Still hasn't got there. Still hasn't picked it up. I seen your note. Would you like to spend the night in my dorm? So I was like, I waited like 7 minutes just thinking. And she was just standing there looking at me. And I was well, if I sleep in there, then I'm going to pay for it. And if I just stay out here, I will get kicked out of Harvard. So those thoughts are going through my head. I was like, the heck with it, might as well.
You're gonna regret it.
So, okay, so we walked to her dorm. I was walking behind her. I seen the back of her pants. Had,
I'll be back in a little bit. And go, I don't know yet, Applebee's or something.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay, be careful.
Don't lock the screen, okay?
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. That was Dakota's mother, the one recording me. That was her mother. We're in her house. We're talking about our situations with Harvard right now. Okay, she has to go out and do something. I don't know. Okay, but okay. Well, I do care about So yeah, I was walking behind her. I was minding my own business. Looking at the floor, and then I was walking. Then I accidentally tripped, and then boom, face first right into her butt. Okay, right into her stink hole. Okay, my nose hit it, fell, hit my head on the locker, and then she like, ooh, I didn't know you like that. And then I was like, she see me on the floor, and she was like, she got the wrong idea. She got the wrong idea. And then, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, I was like, no, I had a bloody nose. I got up, had a sore on my head. But anyways, other than that, okay. I went to the bathroom, got some tissue. Easy as that. Okay, so she walked me to her dorms. It was like 7 floors up. 722 stairs to be exact, because they don't have elevators. So I was counting them. So I walked up there, and I just got this unique scent of bad OD. Okay, bad OD. And I was wondering, is it the upstairs, or is it because she's working, she's sweating? So kind of thought to myself, and so I just kept going. I was walking behind her, so I was like, fuck this shit. So I was like, no, I'll lead the way, because I was trying to be a man about it. I was trying to be cool, okay? Excuse me. But, and she's like, no. She looked at me like that, and she pushed me back. I almost fell down 2 stairs, but I caught my balance, and then we finally got up to the last floor. We got to her dorm room, and she was like, well, I hope you're gonna like it. So she opened the door, she unlocked it, she typed in her code, and we walked in, and then the door opened, and I got the scent again. The smell. Just, ugh. It was disgusting. It smelled like a pig dead for 4 years. Okay, it was just disgusting. It was gross. But how many minutes are on it?
8.
8, okay. And then so she opened the door, and then I got the scent, and then I walked in. Then I noticed she didn't have no bathroom. And everybody has a bathroom in their dorm room. So it was gross. So I walked in, and then I sat down on her couch. Her couch had cat hair. She had like 4 cats in there, and it was like hairy all over. So I got it all over my black tee. I was really upset about that fucking shit. And then she turned on her little $2 TV. I mean, like, come on now, who doesn't have a plasma? Like, let's get real. It's 2011, okay? She had on her little 13-inch TV. I was disgusted watching it. So then she went and put on The Lion King. We watched The Lion King, and then she went and she was like, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry?" And then so, I said, "Yeah, I'm kind of fucking hungry." I didn't say that, but I was thinking because I was starving, didn't get to eat lunch. And then so she was like, "Yeah." She went in the refrigerator and she got me 8 TV dinners, and then she warmed them in the oven, and then we sat back, and then we started watching TV again, and then we started smelling. I started smelling the smell again. Then I looked around, and I seen the oven smoking. It's like, she's fucking burning the TV dinners. So I walked up there. I told her, no, babe, I'll be back. Be back. And then I opened the oven, and the cat was dancing in the oven. He was burning up. His hair was gone. He's dancing up, okay? So I was like, fuck. And then it was smoking, everything. It was horrible. And then after that, I was like, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. And then when I opened the door, I seen this little newspaper covering the pile. So I was like, and it stunk. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, I bet you were thinking that's not what I hope it's not what I think it is.
Yeah, and then I was like, what is that? And she looked at me and she said, just go out. I was like, no, what is that? And then she was like, just go out. She was getting pissed. How many minutes?
10.
Oh, shit. Do I have to end it real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
We could delete it off your phone after.
Go ahead. Okay.
Okay, so and it started to get, like, the newspaper was yellow. So it made me kind of wonder, what is that? And it stunk. The back of my mind was the worst. So, and then her cat walked over there and took a piss on the newspaper. So I was like, that's a pile of shit. It's a pile of shit. And then, so I was like, so the cat shits right there, or what? This is $200,000 dorm. You're going to let the cat poop on the carpet. She's like, the cat's not the only one, sweetie. And I freaked out. So I got disgusted. I slammed the door on her. And then I forgot I left my iPhone in there. And then she came out and slammed it against the cement brick. I was furious. I was furious. I went and rushed her. Boom! Knocked her on the ground. Started socking the shit out of her. And then I seen a piece of lead on the ground. Somebody dropped from the lead thing. And I went like that, and I stuck it right in her throat. But it didn't poke her. It just, like, broke inside of her, in her skin, so she has that scar forever. So, yeah. And then, after that, I stood outside for a little bit, and then it got morning, the daylight came. And then the people that usually open the doors for the school kids to come in off campus, I was just sitting right there half-fast asleep, and then they're like, hey! And then I got up right fast, and then I was still in the same clothes. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. So, and then finally the principal called me through the intercom. Said, Edward Trahell, come in the office. And he sounded like a girl and a boy at the same time. I didn't know what it was. How many minutes?
12, 13.
13. Okay, so I walked in there, and then she said, he's like, one of them, he or she, you're going to love Harvard, sweetie. You're going to love Harvard. Here's your password, and grabbed me on my butt and walked away. Okay, so I was totally freaked. And then, knowing she's the head principal. So I was kind of disgusted. I was freaked out. So I walked in there. I opened my dorm, and there was 2 dogs getting it on in my dorm. Turns out that this woman from last year left her puppies in her closet, and there was nothing but dog poop, urine. The bed was chewed up. There was millions of dogs in there, because through a year they could have a lot of puppies. There's a lot of dogs in there. So I went and told the principal, and she said, well, you're just going to have to deal with it. So that day for lunch, I was disgusted. My freaking stomach hurt and everything. I called my mom and said, Mom, I ain't going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to go to another school. They're being assholes with me. I just ain't going to be able to do it. So off the school phone, because that fat ass broke my phone, so I couldn't text her. And then I went to lunch that day. Excuse me. Went to lunch that day, and they were serving nachos, chicken fried steak, sirloin steak, crabfish, crawfish, and crab legs, and meatballs. So I had a choice to pick one of them. And then me being the healthy guy that I am, I got all of it. I got the whole thing. I got all of it. All the meals. I got like 4 trays. So I was hungry. So I got 4 trays, and then that fat girl walks in again. She walks in again. She sits right beside me, and she just starts putting her hands in my shit, my food. And then I was furious. I was like, bah! Slapped her right in the face, and then her chin flapped and shit. And then I was pissed. And then they're like, hey! There was 2 security guards in the lunchroom because shit. Usually things like that does pop off because people stealing food and stuff like that. So, she was like, you know what? You, Eddie, you piece of shit. And then she slapped me on my back of my neck right here. And I coughed up. And I was swallowing food at the same time, so I start choking. It was just nothing. That one was gay as hell. I couldn't think of nothing.